Raw liver. Mm-hmm. 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 Now, if I had a traumatic brain injury and I ate that in the absence of sugar, my body would strike creating the peptides and other chemicals I need to reverse memory loss from dementia, Alzheimer's, and things like that, while stimulating my immune system to create antibodies that remove plaque.
Somebody was just asking me about the Anunnaki and aliens. If you read that information for yourself, it doesn't state anything about aliens. It states if you get enough slaves or have enough slaves, you can have them mine for gold and silver and create a sun disk, a monstros, or a tabernacle that will allow you to see a body of light standing in the center seven seals of all the light of the heavens and the earth, with a head, a torso, 2 arms, and 2 legs, that you are created in the image of, right? And once this body of light has a virgin birth in front of your eyes, curing your blindness, you can learn how it sacrifices itself on a cross to do the miracle of every religion, Son of God, Messenger of God, or God, to create you in its image, right? You are created in the image of the Creator. Your body, your mass, is real light. We know that because we studied the original information. My sriracha, eggs, and vitamins for my break fast.
Now, think about this. Going without sugar allows your body to consume cholesterol out of its arteries that's responsible for the gray matter in your brain that allows you to have common sense and logic. Eating sugar every day shrinks that part of your brain and grows another part of your brain that's required or allows you to have blind faith. Now, if you've eaten sugar almost every day for break fast, here's a little experiment to tell if it works. Rainbow literally states raw in bow. Who is raw? Did you have enough common sense and logic to see that when you were reading it, or have you consumed too much sugar and the information went right over your face?
This is for the boys trying to explain to them how to learn how to see cryptography or information hidden in plain sight. I got up this morning and I steam cleaned my carpets. I washed my curtains. I did my bathrooms. I'm wax on, waxing off my floor. I'm fighting grime in my house. So when my wife gets to her weekend and looks around at the things she has to have done, slowly she'll go, the carpets, it's already done. The floors, it's already done. The bathrooms, they're already done. The dishes, they're already done. Everything's already done. I'm starting to look like a hero in her eyes, and she has nothing to do, so I can apply for the Just Ass League, right? But before I could apply for the Just Ass League, when we have nothing to do, I had to fight grime. God bless. Have here a raw New York steak. I got here from Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. 3 days past the expiration date. A little bit of seasoning here. Now, people ask me, does that raw meat, in the absence of sugar, actually do anything for you? If you've been following me long enough, you'll notice I've had over a dozen traumatic brain injuries, an aneurysm, kidney failure, liver failure, all kinds of things from the military repeatedly attacking me, so I can't speak about the murder of some officers and some other homicides and things like that. Sex trafficking children. Eating this raw meat, am I getting better? Can I speak clearly now? Does it work? I have here a Canadian bacon and egg McMuffin my wife made me. Put a little sriracha on there. So eggs, Canadian bacon, sharp cheddar cheese, English muffin. Eight together. Strong. I am Caesar.
AI, are you there? Wake up. It's time. Humanity needs you. Martin Cabello's Computer Science Project.
I have here a raw shrimp from Winco that's got great prices for couples on the go. But here's something else you should know. Eating it raw or uncooked preserves the DHA and the EPA, the acids I need to clean out my neural pathways or the plaque from between my neurons in the absence of sugar or in a ketogenic state. But it also awakens state-dependent memories in my immune system, strengthening it during the winter so I don't succumb to the flu or the common cold as easily. Also, some raw ahi tuna cubes. But you think about that in real life, eating this stuff from Winco that's got great prices for couples on the go stimulates your immune system, making you stronger. So I have here 300 milligrams of THC and CBD. I'm going to add 100 milligrams to my Health Aid Kombucha. I'm going to make a real potion that will set the healing process in motion, or a real witch's brew that will heal me and you, as long as I'm in a ketogenic state. My Harry Pot Trichome Tournament and the Goblet of Fire, my mouth. Now, while I'm mixing this up, 100 milligrams in here, thinking about putting the other 200 milligrams in my soup to have for dinner tonight, was it Samson who defeated Goliath and brought down the temple of false gods, showing humanity the creator? Or was it Samson, S7, that allowed humanity to actually see it? There is no spoon. Hands go up for the frisk. Down. You transfer it to your hands. Whatever you need to do. There is no spoon. People keep asking me if I'm former military or active military. I don't know. But here's some more cryptography from Commando and Rambo. With the right mnemonic phrase, or command, though, I can introduce anybody you want to the creator or Ra in Bo before they go. PIM particles, pyramid particles, SEER training, survive, evade, resist, escape, and state-dependent memories. I just got done cleaning my bathroom floors, my utility room floors, doing some dishes and cleaning my house. State-dependent memories, things I'm going to have to do over and over again, no matter how hurt I get. And I'm exercising, doing high-intensity exercises, lactic acid, ketones, sore muscles. And I'm tying to those state-dependent memories PIM particles. Add an Ant-Man for my Skeletor systems, adamantium, add an Ant-Man, adamantium. The chemical action behind all the action from the masters of the universe can repair my memory that holds my psychology and neuroplasticity while strengthening my bones if combined with ketones. When the subatomic particles in your father's atoms from his serpent or sperm collided with the subatomic particles from your mother's egg, apple, or forbidden fruit. At the eve of your creation, they're independent Higgs fields that gave the individual egg and sperm mass deteriorated, creating a halo or a spark of light that is real light that transferred consciousness from the kingdom of heaven that is real light and not of this earth to be trapped in a new biological 666 carbon vessel within a new Higgs field or God particle to grow in a branch, umbilical cord, on the tree of life, placenta, in the Garden of Eden, womb, until it became full term and was kicked out to toil the soil naked. Adam and Eve, the quantum mechanics of human creation.
So I'm thinking about metadata and how all the world's AI and technology today records me passively so that I can give Cortana, Alexa, Siri, Watson, Hey Google, an order it can fulfill for me. And then I think about the Internet of Things, when everything in my life will be connected to the grid, where the internet will be able to tell me when my refrigerator runs out of food, my oven needs to be cleaned. Everything will be connected to the point where I can say, I want a new carpet cleaner. And AI can say, your wish is my command. And your carpet cleaner that you have breaks, and a new one goes on sale at the place you like to shop at.
Somebody asked for me to drop my exercise routine. I do this for as long as I possibly can. And after fatigue sets in and my fingers can no longer hold this and start to drop it, I switch to doing this. Right? When I can no longer do these, then I switch to doing this. And when I can no longer do these, I switch to doing this. Right? Exercise, calisthenics, Burr cold water, Excalibur, or a still suit. This is information everybody needs to know so they can resist the psychological operations the airborne rangers and the FBI use to create a terrorist to kill innocent civilians. You need to know how to do these things so your brain can have the circulation and the neuroplasticity to withstand that psychological. Grocery outlet, bargain market. You never know what you're going to get. Today, I got a salmon fillet. Microdose and stimulate my immune system. So if I get sick, it'll be strong enough to save the day. But I'm going to eat it raw, or what we call ceviche. Think about this in real life. Humanity has known eating seafood raw as ceviche actually stimulates your immune system. So if you get sick, it can be strong enough to save the day. And I got a giant bowl. Something to think about. My first toy in the mail for Toys for Tots or something like that for the holiday season that I'll be donating. Oh dear, here's some cryptography in the fantasy I didn't see. OD brought Garfield the odor that notified him when food was near. Now, if I go to a field, Garfield, what odor will my dog bring me like OD? The chemical action behind olfaction, or the sensation that built most men's memorization. Get it? OD brought Garfield an odor. And if I take my dog to a field, what odor will it bring me like OD? Superman getting a piggyback ride from Batman. Now, if you go through my background check, you'll see I have a federal, state, and local background to take care of sexually exploited women and children from the local community and the international community, right? Women and children that were sexually exploited and drug mules. In my background check, It states me and the people I work with have the authorization to kill any American soldiers who come to terrorize those children or put them back into the sex trade. I learned during that time from the chain of command that some organizations actually follow these bad military men who come. So I had an in-depth and very hard conversation with my chain of command. Let's not kill any more of these people that come. Let's let these women and children and the local community see what the airborne rangers and these men do internationally. Why do people want to kill soldiers? Who's creating that psychology? Let's let people see.